how to get every trophy in Arc Raiders that is not bugged right now, because spoiler alert, some of them, as you can see on PSN profiles, you can look this up right now, Platinum Trophy has 0 achievers, and some of the trophies that are bugged have 0 achievers on PlayStation. For some of us, we might get some trophies and not others, but worst case scenario, the Platinum Trophy is impossible for everyone else. So I'm going to break down what trophies are easy, what trophies are hard, what to do with some of them, what to do with the rest of them, and basically how to get Platinum if it was even possible. So let's pretend it was possible. So most of the trophies are actually pretty easy, or the description does give you enough information to figure it out. For example, installing benches and workbenches and stuff into your workshop. It is pretty basic. You go onto these things and you afford one, or upgrading them. It actually gives you upgrade requirements here. I've leveled mine up, but it actually shows you what you need, and you can look up locations of those things. I'm not going to go through all of those in detail right now, but for the ones that are not that easy, I'm going to break down for you right now what you need to do to get them. So behind closed doors is a little vague. Visit a locked room on Dam Battlegrounds, Buried City, or Spaceport. Locked room means any room that you need a key card to access. So if you go on your left here to keys, I have a variety of keys here. So for example here in Buried City, Town Hall key, there is a Town Hall right in the middle by the clearing. If I can get a map up here to show you there, this is for that one. Container storage in Spaceport does have a locked door, so if you find locked doors with red little icons, you need these keys to unlock them. That's where you need to go and you'll get the trophy. The big hall says return to Speranza with 50,000 worth of loot. So 50,000 worth of loot is not this icon right here that shows you how much your thing is currently worth. It's whatever you bring in plus 50,000. So for example, if I come in with 5,000 worth, then I need to escape with 55,000. Let's say 56,000. This is what we are working with here. So you can't bring in 50,000 worth of loot and immediately exfil or escape. You have to find 50,000 worth of loot and bring it back. So I actually have a route planned out that you can get some pretty decent loot and a lot of XP. This is the route I use to get a lot of XP. That will be in the description right now. You can look it up, exactly what route I take. If someone else takes the route, take the building next door, but basically just loot around and hope that you don't die. You can even bring a augment here to help you with looting. For example, looting Mark 1 or looting Mark 2 will help you just store more items like this. Let me just do this there. So now you can bring more items, and I know you can buy looting augments in the shop. Just will help you. So that's actually not an insanely difficult one. You just have to survive. Expert Weaponsmith says upgrade a weapon to tier 4. So tier 4 means, let's say I'm going to do it right now. Let's say you go to the gun shop and you buy Pharaoh. Right, so you go, I think you'll need at least a gunsmith bench. Not sure how to get that, but you'll figure it out. It's pretty basic. So you need to go upgrade it over here. I do not have enough metal pots. So Celeste over here has metal pots for me. I'm just going to buy a couple. Where is it? Up here. So you just need a couple seeds. Let me just buy like 13. And you'll be able to afford these upgrades. As far as I know, everything should be upgradable. I'm going to upgrade. Here you go. Metal pots. I need more metal pots and simple gun pots. Let's see if Celeste has that. Yes.
Can I help you?
Yeah, simple gun pots and metal pots. Let me just buy a few more. And it's not like I'm wasting resources here. Pharaoh's actually decent. So Pharaohs and anvils, by the way, side rant, they're actually very decent. Mechanical components, you can actually afford under the refiner. You can go down here. You need metal pots and rubber pots, also available through Celeste. If you craft enough here, you'll be able to get enough of those. And you can upgrade the Pharaoh again. And that's it. Trophy done. That's all. Only 3 upgrades to level 4. And that's the trophy done. Actually, not that hard. You just have to go to Celeste and buy enough stuff. Obviously, just make sure you have the refiner for this. Otherwise, you can just find the parts somewhere and just do that. But over time, you'll get all of these anyway, so actually not that bad. Legend of Speranza will just take time because you need to reach level 75. I'm not even there yet. I'm at level 62. I haven't had enough time to sit and grind this, but I have found a route. Again, link in the description for that specific route. That's getting me 2/3 of a level every game, depending on how much XP I need to level up and all that stuff. In the nick of time, says safely return to Speranza with less than 5 seconds left in the round. This is actually a little bit harder than it sounds because if you call a train and a train takes a minute to actually arrive and you call it with 30 seconds left on the clock, you probably won't make it and you'll just die, which is actually another trophy of you just running out of time and dying to like the nukes. That's actually a pretty funny trophy, but it is an easy one to get. So what I did, I took a Raider hatch key. Jeez, a Raider hatch key. As far as I know, you can buy it from the traders as well. If you go to Shani, she does have these available for cred down here. The Raider hatch key. Don't think you can buy them from anywhere else, but you can craft them as well. Basically what you do, what I did, is I waited the 30 minutes, or I at least played. I had this Raider hatch key in my safe pocket, and I waited all the way from the full 30 minutes down to 1 minute, and I camped in a building, and I waited until there were 15 seconds left on the clock. The Raider hatch takes 15 seconds to close. So no matter what, if you open this with 15 seconds at most left on the clock, you won't have to worry about the Raider hatch closing on you at second 1. Open it at second 15 or 14 to just be safe. You have 15 seconds to escape. Open the hatch and wait until you have 5 seconds or 4 seconds and then escape, because then you have 5 seconds left in the round. It is super tight. You only have a couple seconds left to actually miss this, but you should be able to get this without any problems. Not over till it's over. Safely return to Speranza while down. I don't know why they said safely, because you're not safely returning. You're down. Anyway, what this trophy is you can still do things while you're down. You're just crawling. You can still call trains. You can still call elevators while you're down. The easiest way to do this is to spawn in, bring a couple of grenades and kill yourself next to a elevator, or call the elevator and then down yourself. You have plenty of time. You won't down or die by the time you actually escape. And then just crawl and hit the button, crawl and call the elevator, and then you should escape and get that. Interesting fact, if you die next to the elevator and you call the elevator, you will have time to actually escape without dying, without your time running out, unless you've leveled your skill tree enough that I think one of these, yeah, it takes longer before you collapse. If you have this, that's fine, but for now, I don't have this, and I know for a fact, if you call it immediately after dying, or even before you die, you'll have plenty of time unless a raider kills you. But arcs won't kill you, they'll leave you alone once you're down, so this is actually not a difficult trophy. It's actually easy if you just bring your own grenades. Or you pick a fight with an arc, and then once you're down, you leave. Long shot, hit a target over 250 meters away. This is actually really difficult if you don't know the cheat strat. Wait until there are Queen or Matriarch events, or go to Buried City. There are big arcs that you can fight, like bastions and stuff like that. Just stand really, really far away. Let's say, like Dam, for example, you have the Queen spawn in the huge alley. I'm gonna say alley. There's like no buildings there. It's like this big open space. Stand on the dam wall and just shoot her from really far away. Shoot the Queen. You should get this because they're extremely far. Just aim a little bit above. There's a bit of bullet drop. And then that trophy should be actually not too bad to get. But if you're trying to hit a snitch from 250 meters away, good luck. This is just the way I did it. You hit a big target from far, you can barely miss that thing, right? No going back, like I mentioned, is be topside when the safe window closes. Just wait for the time to run out. Bring nothing. You can go around and shoot, you can go battle things, but as long as you don't die, wait until the timer runs out. Maybe when you do in the nick of time, you fail for the first time and then you get the trophy anyway, but just wait until the time runs out and you will die. and then that's it. Most durable pants in Speranza. So right here on screen there will be exactly where I got it. You just sit right here and you go all the way down. I will link a video specifically showing you where to go. That'll will be down below, but basically you take this door, you take that door, go down the ladder, and just make sure to slide and keep sliding and keep sliding so you don't possibly miss it, and it should pop, no problem. 3 birds 1 stone says destroy 3 arc enemies with a single wolfpack grenade. Wolfpacks are actually really difficult to come across. I happen to have many because I am a freak who happened I just have been looting a lot, but you have to find these. These are very rare items. If you have keycards, they should be behind a bunch of locked doors, especially these epic ones. You should find a few wolfpacks. When you spawn in, put these in your safe pocket before you use them. That's advice in case you die before you get a chance to use it. Keep them in your safe pocket so you don't lose it. Once you have around 3 or 4 arcs in your vicinity, what I did, I have a video right here, also in the description linked. There's a video of me shooting at a snitch. The snitch called arcs, and then I survived long enough for them to be out in the open. Make sure to throw the wolfpack above the arcs. It's going to spray down grenades at them from the top. Don't throw it directly at them, and then it should kill them all. It's really hard to not those wolfpack kills, okay? It should pop no problem also. But this is probably one of the hardest trophies to get in the entire game. I reckon top 2, top 3 trophies to actually get is 3 birds 1 stone. This is hard. Blindsided, destroy a sentinel with a raider tool. Sentinels, despite looking very similar to turrets, are actually way different. Sentinels shoot singular shots, kind of like the Hornet does, and then the Wasp is similar to the turret in that it shoots a machine gun at you. Sentinels can spawn underneath or on the side of buildings like turrets do, which is why it's so confusing. But the ones that you can actually hit with the raider tool are on both edges of the broken bridge at Dam. I will have a screenshot here of where you can exactly get these, and then just sneak up behind it, climb on, and just run in circles around it and just hit it with the raider tool. It shouldn't be able to kill you, but bring heals and stuff in case you get damaged at all. But it's going to take a couple hits, but yeah, just spam it with that. And then some other trophies that are actually bugged: shots fired, hook, line, and sinker, and enemy of my enemy. These are bugged, so I'm not going to get into detail as to how they work, because people can't get these. They just physically cannot, so don't bother. This is impossible. And the last one, a tale for the ages, is destroy the queen. Now, the queen is in the harvester missions. When you see the matriarch, this is not the queen, although I have killed both and the trophy has not popped. What I've heard from stories and from other comments and posts is that you need to get the last hit on the queen. Basically what they're trying to tell you is play these, maybe the matriarch as well, but specifically the harvester missions, until you get the last hit on the queen. I've heard strategies like bring 3 wolfpack grenades and put them in your safe pocket, because as soon as the queen flames, throw all 3 and you'll definitely get the kill. I'm not too sure. You just have to fight the queen enough to get these trophies. And with that, that should be all of the trophies, because the rest are actually not that bad. The description gives you enough information. Kill this thing, do that thing. They are actually pretty fun to sit and do, and some of them you need to kill other raiders. Do all of your PvP missions at Stellamontis, please. Don't do them anywhere else. This is the dedicated PvP map. Every time I go here, I don't die to orcs, I die to raiders. So please do them here for the PvP ones. Otherwise, the rest actually should be pretty basic, especially with the descriptions. They help you, they hold your hand a lot with exactly what to do. And then the rest are just easy. So enjoy. It's a pity we can't get platinum actually. That would be great, but I'm going to put a trophy up right here. This is our platinum trophy to share, all of us. Let's play this game with the intention that we actually have platinum, because they're cheating us. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.